Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel in the first place. Today we have a Kirishima ex-listener. This time Kirishima is sick. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. Class 1A's watchman, Ida, had made an exception because you were Kirishima's partner. After all, and the poor boy was on fire with a fever, following your date with him over the weekend, where he wrapped his blazer around you to shield you from the rain. Ida permitted you to stay in 1A's dorms for a maximum of 45 minutes, just so you could check up on him, so you did have to be quick. It was a good thing you gathered your own basin and towel and cooked the rice porridge ahead of time, sealing it in a vacuum lunchbox to keep it warm enough until Kirishima wakes up. He was fast asleep in his bed when you entered his room. He had a strangely agitated look on his fever-flushed face, beads of sweat pooling on his neck. You brushed the tuft of hair stuck on his forehead up, wiping away the sticky sweat with a white towel you had on hand. You heard him mutter in his sleep, "Listener." The fact that Kirishima was calling out to you in his deep sleep brought a smile to your face. Like the dedicated partner you were, you did what you could to ease the pain that he was feeling by gently dabbing the cool towel over his face and chest. In his odd fever dream, Kirishima was falling into an endless pit full of white smoke, but was surprised when he dropped into a field of white dandelions, and thousands, if not millions, of those fluffy petals rose up into the air as he felt his fall be cushioned by something soft. He slowly opened his eyes, vision still blurry, but he could make out the faint figure of someone very close to him tending to him at his bedside. "Ah, look what we have here," he rasped with his parched throat as he reached out for your cheek. "An angel? Did I die in my sleep?" "Dumbass," you replied with a small smile, standing up quickly to fetch him a glass of water. Kirishima slowly sat up from his position and took the glass offered to him. "Here you go. How are you feeling?" "Ah, thanks." He quickly downed the water before running his fingers through his messy red hair, which had parts of it still sticking up. "I'm feeling better now. How did you get in here? Did Ida?" "Ida gave me 45 minutes to take care of you." You took your seat beside him, opening the vacuum-sealed lunchbox on your lap. You were relieved to see that it was still steaming hot. "Whoa, you brought all of that here?" He was referring to the big bag of nursing things you had brought with you. It had cute bears printed on it. "Yeah, I asked Bakugo to help me carry it up here when I saw him in the hallway." You grinned at him, and he was like, "Yeah, take real good care of Shitty Hair, 'cause he's useless as he is now." Kirishima tried to hold back his laughter when you gave him a poor imitation of Bakugo's annoyed face and angry voice. "It's cute, but don't do that again. Listener, how many minutes has it been?" "Around 15 if I'm right. Now hurry up and eat this before it gets cold." He looked like he was about to cry out of gratefulness to you, taking the blue container in his hands before uttering a short prayer and happily digging into the warm meal. He looked quite happy watching him scarf down the rice porridge with small pieces of pork and beef. "Slow down, Eijirou. How many minutes left?" He handed back the empty container to you. 20 minutes have already passed. "Wait, why are you in a hurry?" "I know I kinda stink and I'm a bit sweaty, but I can't let this opportunity pass by," he exclaimed excitedly, holding out his arms to you. "Let's cuddle, listener." The surprise on your face quickly melted into a soft smile. He made a space for you, lifting up his blanket as you got into bed with him. And oh, the contentment you felt when he tightly wrapped his arms around you couldn't compare to anything else. You weren't bothered that much, even though it felt insanely warm under his covers. "Were you dreaming of me earlier?" you asked him, settling into his arms. "I heard you call out to me a while ago." I guess I was having a strange fever dream. There were a lot of fluffy dandelions there too." You tried your best not to be lulled to sleep by Kirishima's soft humming and the way he rubbed your back with his hand. He brushed a kiss on your forehead when he saw that you were finally asleep in his arms. "I'll handle Ida when he comes knocking," he chuckled to himself, settling beside you contently. I think you appeared there because I was thinking of you before I got sick, listener. A few days later, a smile played on your flushed face when you saw Kirishima enter your dorm room with a bag of stuff with nursing essentials. It looked like he rushed to you after his classes because he was still in his school uniform. I'm surprised Kendo doesn't give time limits here. Ida's pretty strict. I guess 1B's pretty chill, huh? He took a seat beside you on your bed and placed a hand on your forehead, sighing. Sorry you got sick because of me, listener. You managed to smile at him while you were still bundled up in your blanket, bringing out your hand to reach for him. I'll be fine. He brought out a tightly sealed lunchbox filled with oatmeal and slices of strawberries and bananas. Better eat this up before it gets cold too. Kirishima gave you an odd look as you slowly rose from your position, clutching your blanket as you sat up. Pretty sure you'd want to cuddle up with me since I'm barely wearing anything. But I don't want you getting sick again. You didn't notice the blanket slid off your body, revealing a bare shoulder and a slightly damp undershirt as you indulged in the sweet oatmeals and fruit. You flinched as you saw Kirishima removing his school coat, a mischievous smile on his face. Hey, what are you doing? Just some boyfriend stuff. He grinned at you as he gently caressed your cheek. I'm just gonna cuddle with you, don't worry. Alright, so that's the end of this one. I hope you enjoyed. If you're in the live chat, thank the moderators. Otherwise, music link, fanfic link, Discord link, and thumbnail art link are all in the description. As I said before, content warnings or trigger warnings will also be in the description, so check those out before the videos. Anyways, I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, whatever, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye!